I'm listening to a podcast, Black Lodge Trivia Night. I've never heard so many game aspirations in my life.
If you keep saying it, it might come true.
Might come true. We are recording. Because it's all good.
It's all good.
How you guys doing?
Hello. Oh.
Nope. You go. You had the right idea.
Hello and welcome to Black Lodge Trivia Night. I'm Matt. Here with me, as always, is Patrick, and gracing us with his rare presence is Art. How are you guys?
Doing okay. How you guys doing?
Peachy Keen brothers.
You know where we went wrong is we recorded on a Monday. Whose fucking dumbass idea was that? Oh, it was mine.
It's okay, guys, because it's May the 4th. And you know what that means? I don't know.
Okay.
It just means something.
I'm going to have a May the 4th hot take. May the 4th means as much to me now as like a Toyota-thon. Like,
yeah.
Like it is just such a hollow.
I'm sorry.
Waste
Excuse
of
me.
It's just.
I would really do not besmirch my religion. Okay.
Toyota-thons?
This is a free country. I don't invade your happy Honda days. You can't take away my Toyota-thon.
Exactly. Lexus Christmas.
I was waiting to see which was the religion,
Exactly,
May the 4th or Toyota-thon.
Yeah, I just like Star Wars, except for Andor, which we talked about a little bit last week on the tier ranking. Star Wars is so hollow and dead. It's such a husk, except for Andor.
DED dead. DED dead.
Yeah. I saw there was a new Darth Maul show, but
yeah, just dude got cut in half. Why they retcon him coming back, I just can't get into it. If that's what this story is, I don't know. Maybe he's
been back for years. He lives like a slug monster in the fucking sewers in one of the shows before he grew legs. Lieutenant Dan.
Nice.
Oh,
hey, you know what though? To celebrate May 4th, I came with trivia today.
Oh shit!
Whoa!
I was about to say I had a little bit of trivia ready to go. I think we should. Nice.
And it's Twin Peaks trivia.
Oh shit!
Holy shit!
Just we do have to do my trivia, and it'll make sense why. But I want to do Patrick's trivia because, yeah, I apologize. You'll see
Patrick,
why in a second.
It's really cool that you came with that, but guess what? Fuck you.
Hey Taylor, I'm gonna let you finish what you're saying, but Beyonce should
have the greatest music video of all time. Yes, I know.
Are you guys ready?
So who wants to go first?
Patrick, you go first. Yours is real.
Okay. What, dear reader, is the connection between Boba Fett and Twin Peaks?
Like, are you talking about the actor who played Boba Fett in the new Boba Fett ass series?
Just the character.
In general.
Just the character, Boba Fett.
Okay, so it's not
Twin
actor
Peaks.
specific.
Nope.
Okay, so it's Boba Fett specific.
Huh.
Oh, is Audrey's brother playing with? No, he's not playing with the Boba Fett figure.
I genuinely have no idea, so I'm going to draw a blank officially.
Okay.
I'm going to say that Boba Fett. I wish I could come up with like something creative. I'm going to say that Audrey's brother was playing with the Boba Fett action figure, but I don't think that was the thing.
Close, but no. Dwayne Dunham, who is an editor and director for Twin Peaks, including being the director of the second ever episode, was actually the first person to wear Boba Fett armor at a public appearance. He publicly debuted the character Boba Fett at the 1978 St. Andelmo County Fair.
That's crazy. As soon as you said his name, I was like, wait a minute. I thought I remember. I didn't know that specifics, but that is very interesting. I did not know that.
Yep.
Didn't Boba Fett like show up in something before Boba Fett? Or am I thinking of something else?
I'm sure he did.
I feel like there was a character like that in Star Wars lore that like showed up in something first before it was actually in, but maybe it's not Boba Fett.
Boba Fett. But
Mhm.
Dwayne Dunham, director of the second episode of Twin Peaks and all of The Return, wore the Boba Fett armor in public first.
That's outstanding.
So nothing to do with Audrey's brother.
So you're saying Matt's wrong.
Nice. Good one, Patrick. Well done.
Thank
that
you.
is fantastic. All right. So my Twin Peaks trivia is a little more self-serving. It's not Twin Peaks trivia. Okay. Very early in our run, we were sort of half joking about how long it would take to get to 500 subscribers. And Matt threw out a guess. Do you remember how long Matt guessed, partly joking, how long it would take to get to 500 subscribers?
Is it 7 years?
3 seasons?
6 seasons in a movie?
Yeah.
Final answers?
Sure.
The correct answer is 3 years. And Matt, you were correct. Happy 3-year anniversary, guys. We are at the 3-year anniversary. And
wow,
we hit 500
today?
subscribers. Yesterday.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Look at that guy.
Yeah.
Man.
So there you go.
I know.
Here's
I feel like
some
I need to
Matt
go get
boys.
a beverage right now. All right. Well,
should.
look at that. I should probably be more aware of those things, but
yeah, nope. I think around the beginning of May 2nd, May 3rd.
Yeah. May's our start time. Jeez.
Yeah. And today's May the 4th. My soul dies every time I say it, but yeah. So we hit 500 subscribers. So I just wanted to thank everybody who's jumped on this runaway train. And yeah, that's it.
Well, thank you guys for keeping this going, and especially Art for who solos this when inevitably bullshit comes up on our ends, or I'm off gallivanting in the mountains, or Patrick is off engineering the next Superdome or whatever he's doing.
Yeah, whatever I do.
Yeah, what do you do? You know, nobody cares.
Nobody cares. There's a lot of spreadsheets. Fine.
Cool. That's awesome.
So there you go.
Well done. Well done.
Happy anniversary,
tonight,
boys.
As part of our 3-year anniversary, it'll be, of course, the short session, because of real life bullshit and filling dead air and procrastinating and delaying the inevitable. But tonight we are playing the. Did you just say 1 second? Like you have a work thing popping up right now?
Okay, sorry, just had a little bit of a hiccup. I'm back.
Okay, this wasn't a work hiccup. Hopefully,
no.
Yeah. Well, Patrick had a lethal hiccup as well. Tonight we are playing one of our most beloved systems, and I'm just going to say that even though Art has shit all over Pathfinder, we're back to Pathfinder, which feels so good. So, do you guys need we didn't do a whole lot last time, but we did meet someone new, and we continued our journey, still making our way into town. We're on our way to Willow Shore, and you guys met.
Oh, yeah.
Pull her name up.
I was going to say, I don't remember her name, but I remember she was quite shell-shocked.
That's a beautiful name. Pull her name up. I wonder if that's her grandmother's name.
I thought I put her on the map there.
Yeah, I thought.
But it's Hayer. Ha-Hayer.
Hayer.
And Ha-Hayer was hanging out at the gate, the Eastern Watchtower, and she was there were 2 human guards deceased next to her. There were some little goblins next to her and some snakes. And after confirming that you were real and not monsters, she was completely terrified. You've convinced her to go with you back into town. Her family seems to be in a couple different locations, and she kind of proposed that either you make your way to the Matsuki estate or to Granny Who would be at the trade office. Any questions before we get going?
Just confirming what we did last time. We said we were starting to march to the trade offices, right?
Yeah, we I don't know if we had swung by your place, but I remember we were going to swing by your place, we were going to swing by my place, and then end up at the trade office was my memory of it.
Yep, I think that's right.
Hahair's daughter was at the trade office, and her husband was at the Matsuki estate. I think it's you guys ready to go then, or anything else? But yeah, everything you said was right, exactly.
Let's rock and roll.
All right. So probably worth mentioning that you both recall, I mean, the two figures we're talking about are two important figures in Willow Shore. They're kind of the spiritual leaders of Willow Shore, one for South Bank and Northridge folks. Old Matsuki is just, he's 100 years old. He's been around forever. He's actually one of the people, one of the humans who have been around since Willow Shore's founding, so he knows all of the history. He drinks a little too much. He thinks the Northridge is always up to no good, and he's the kind of guy that gets mad when they change the Cracker Barrel logo. Like, oh, that used to be a brothel, and now it's this classified inn, and all those things. But he is a beloved figure. Granny Who, Ban Yang, is a little bit of an interesting person. She grew up dirt poor. She started to take care of all the other street urchins, and she thought of them kind of as her little siblings, but she kind of morphed them into her own her faction, and she pulled herself up working in illicit trade. She was a racketeer, and then she became an Imperial Soldier Guard. And her little sibling street urchins worked as her informants and helped finance her climb. And so basically, she runs, she kind of set herself up to retire to Willow Shore, but she's been what I'm trying to say, like, she kind of manipulates the people of Willow Shore, not like in a nefarious way, but she knows everyone's business, and well, she's got goals of her own. So that's a little background on the two characters that we talked to, or like the two kind of strongholds that we talked about. Okay. So you decide that you're going to make your way closer to town, even though Hahair was warning you about screams and terrifying sounds in the middle of the night. Is there anything you wanted to do before you set off down the road?
Nope.
No, I mean, just the typical, I've got my lantern, it helps us spot shit, and just proceeding very, very carefully.
Okay. So you know that the trade office is across the river. It's on the Northridge, and you can see it's actually on the east side of town. So it's right up here. It's kind of remote. It's fairly distant from downtown Willow Shore. Yeah. So you guys start making your way into town. Is there anywhere specific you plan on going?
So I think order of operations is my house / the dam, because I'm worried about the dam. Just being, Mr. Civil Engineer Wizard. And then we'll just kind of hoof it up to Art's house and then down to Trading Post, I think is what the original plan was anyway.
Okay. Perfect. Why don't you go ahead and give me a Patrick or Art? Why don't Art you roll a d20? Or Art, you said you were carefully making your way. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Cool. Just yep. All right.
Yep, flat check.
Let's see. Not bad.
Nice.
17.
Nice. Very good. Yeah, so the day progresses. There's still a mist all about town. And eventually you make your way to the dam. Here.
Should we drag ourselves over, or should we?
Oh, yeah, sure. Sorry.
Okay.
If you can move them. If not, I can drag them. Feel free to move them down there. The dam in Willowshore, it's kind of an engineering marvel. It is made out of precisely fitted slabs of dark gray marble carved with a carefully calculated curvature. The dam has 2 giant wooden gates that can be closed or opened to lower the level of the lake. And turning the wheel that controls the gate, causes a bell to ring, signaling those downriver to move away to safety. Right now, the gates are open.
Is it normal?
I was about to say, is that what we want?
Yeah, that's normal, because then it's just the flow. That would be normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Three Shovels is gonna go walk over, and he's gonna put Stick, which is his staff, on, just like gently tap it on the dam. And I just want to make sure that it's still, kind of structurally, the structural integrity is still there. Make sure everything's functioning as it should. Just a couple of quick taps. Feel the reverberations and the magic and the engineering. And I'll talk to the rocks if I have to. I mean,
Yeah. No, everything seems to be fine as long as the gates are open. The waters downstream, which would be to the east, are up high. The river's flowing fastly. You would probably, and you guys would know this from being in town enough, that you would want the dam to be closed to be able to, basically you would drop the depth of the east part of the river.
Do I know? Well, I assume I would know. Can one person close gates, or do you need a team of people?
No, you can certainly try. It is it's not like an instant thing. It's a little bit of a lengthy process. I mean, you're probably going to spend 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think if we know that the gate should probably be closed right now, is the bell still there?
Yeah, the bell's still there, yes.
Okay. I'll look over at Jorik and Masgar. I'll say, it should be closed right now. It's not the season for the gate to be open.
A lot going wrong, and I'm not happy about any of it. Yeah, let's get this dam closed. What do you need me to do?
Just cover me, in case anything decides to pop out. I don't think it should, because we're in the middle of downtown, and it's basically like Willowshore's Christmas. Nothing bad can happen.
What could go wrong?
So I'll actually, I'm gonna ask Pathfinder, say, dearie, would you be a dear and close this for us? Random
she looks at you
NPC.
like a little confused. She says, yes. How exactly does this work?
So you grab the handle and you just turn it until the door closes, and it takes 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay. You want her to make the check?
And
Just for the record.
Oh, see, now when you
No,
put it like
I'm just
that,
clarifying. I'm just clarifying.
We're taking the mother of young children and turning into a meat shield. And go through the door first.
No, I'm just thinking logically. Listen,
Absolutely.
I am one of two wizards in town. You are a thaumaturge. We have Mazgar, who's like, shield warrior, and then we have random NPC with children.
I think the math checks out. I think we're on the right track.
Like, I mean, I can twist it, but then my hands are going to be occupied, and like I won't be able to cast anything for 5 to 10 minutes. And do you really want to not like dehydrate some more cockroaches? Like,
no, they said things about my penis. I'm not happy.
We can find more children. Like, that's an easy fix. Wizards, on the other hand, not an easy thing to replace.
I hear that.
Mothers.
Mazgar should do it. I think we get Mazgar to do it.
Well, does it go faster if more than one person does it, or is it not really that kind of thing?
It's kind of a one-person gig.
Okay, let her do it. We've jumped into this already.
She's fine. You're good.
All right, she will do that. Before she does that, Patrick, why don't you go ahead and click that check there for me?
This is when the guillotine hands come down.
7.
Chop her hands off.
Nice. Art, go ahead and roll a d20 there for me.
Perfect.
1. We're good.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. And then...
We wanted to roll low in this roll high system, right?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh, God damn it.
You guys wanted her to roll. What a rip-roaring start. A smashing start. Hahair grasps the handle of the dam, and it starts to grind and turn so slowly, and you hear it crunching in stone, and the bell lets out a very unsatisfying clang. It's usually supposed to be this rapid and alerting, like, watch out, downriver, like the river flow is about to change, and it's bong, and the bell from up above snaps, and it falls down the watchtower, this giant metal bell. And as Hahair bolts back to get out of the way of the bell falls on the dam mechanism.
Oh, Hahair, you screwed that up. Good job, Hahair. Oh, man.
And as the dust settles from the reeds on the shore, you hear more insults and more hisses. All right, let's roll initiative.
I don't like any of that.
Give me a token.
This is perfect. Everything's fine.
I just love that you guys asked her to... What?
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
I feel like... I feel like we asked her to do it, but then I feel like we didn't help. I feel like we, we didn't help.
It's a simple task. She needed to do was Oregon monkey the handle and not break it. And you know how many golems I'm gonna have to like raise from the earth to fix this thing now?
One second, I'm just getting a there we go. And I think you guys have already fought these. Let's say they came from this these farm fields over here. They came out of the trees as the bell and the crash. And again, they seem to be destroying it. Oh, and they're gonna roll initiative. Let's see. I need to.
Dork, careful! They're after your tiny dick.
Good luck finding it, giant cockroaches.
And I'm going to tell you this. Air, she will roll 2.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't want to hear about her excuses.
Oh. Look at that. Look at that. Patrick, you thought you had a good roll.
I thought I did.
Okay. Masgar, who is like at first amused by the situation, like, you ding dongs, why didn't, like, why are you, like, this mother just wants to get back to her children, and then realizes the severity of the situation, all of a sudden is struck by the cockroach. Comes up behind him. Was 15. That does not hit. Oh, what is this? Hold on 1 second. Oh, okay. They have little abilities. All right, he will strike again.
Ooh.
A 17. Sorry, too many things up.
Shit.
A 17 is going to hit. So 4 damage. And yeah, I'm going to say that I did not have my shield out. Probably should have done that.
Well, it makes sense, though, given, like, you almost got ambushed by a bell. You got a lot going on, and all of a sudden these things come out of the woodwork. I could see.
Yeah, totally. Sorry, I was just trying to get this guy out of the way and then realized that it was a little clusterfuck to manage me and it. Okay, Patrick. So what you know, Masgar's there. He's kind of like, oh, you blumbering fucking idiots. Maybe we should keep it down. And just as he says, maybe we should keep it down. Maybe we're in the gear house, right? And one of them like jumps and flutters through the window and lands on his back, and it's like on his shield. So he's trying to get his shield. He's trying to draw it, and then he grabs the cockroach. So the cockroach is like right here, and he's like holding it in front of him, but it's big, and it's lashing out, and then it strikes him, and he like throws it off of him. And then you see another one kind of like leaps through the window, and it's over to you.
Okay. Given that that's happening, I'm gonna pull back stick, which is my staff. I'm gonna whisper, and I will cast a stick spell, of which I have several. I will cast Scatter Scree from stick onto one of the closest, using the rubble that the bell that Haeya created. The rubble from Haeya's mistake. That's absolutely her problem that she caused. Let's go ahead and cast that.
Okay.
So you need to make a DC 17 reflex save with the cockroach.
Okay. I believe I have the cockroach selected. Let me just check. It is a DC. I just want to make sure it's not. It's a DC
17.
Why am I getting a +8?
What?
I'm gonna roll this.
I think it's just their agility.
Seriously.
Okay. Yeah.
Rolled at 20.
There it is. Sorry, character monsters look different. He has a +8 to reflexes. Okay, so he passed.
Jesus. Okay. The area around it in a 10-foot radius becomes difficult terrain.
Okay.
So I can place a 10-foot line. but my screen is. There we go. Hold on. Come here. Come here. Come here.
I can put us on a
There we
battle
go.
map if it's too clustered here.
No, you're good. I only have one screen, so it's making it
okay.
work tonight. There you go. So that
right.
area is
no damage if they pass. Is that right?
correct.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's your first action. What else you got? Or that was 2 actions. Sorry.
Says 2 actions. So third action, because you only get 3, is going to be I'll cast shield on myself. So I'll like whip my stick and like a broom, right? I'll move it like a broom, and all of the rocks from around the impact of the bell will like swirl up and shoot forward in like a shotgun blast. But cockroaches are shifty little bastards. So as I sweep, I'll like plant and shield in the shape of a rock, of course, will form on my shoulder. So
nice.
I have a +1 to my AC.
Cool.
Fuck yo, roaches.
Alrighty. Okay, so it's over to Masgar. Masgar is simply going to, seeing that it's 2 cockroaches, instead of his, he'll draw his Ji Huan Dao and his shield, and then he will. Let me take target off there. Target him. He will strike at the cockroach that came through. Oh fuck.
Oh shit.
Oh, critical hit. Nice. A 29.
Oh.
Oh. I mean,
Okay.
10 points is not bad, but
It's not
Assume that was
bad.
a 1.
I did roll a 1 on my damage after all that. 20s and 1s is what I'm rolling tonight, boys. Yeah, he actually let me try this. He is what happens is the cockroach, Masgar has him teed up, right? And he's got him dead to rights. He pulls out his badass weapon. He's got this big old broadsword. It's got these 9 rings on it. And he pulls it out and he's just like, "Oh, you fucked up, you piece, like you stabbed me in my shoulder, you made me bleed." And he swings at this thing, but the cockroach scurries away. And just as Masgar strikes out and he catches him in the, I think cockroaches have a thorax. If not, they do now. Giant cockroaches have a thorax. He catches him in the thorax. But as he catches him on the thorax, the cockroach jumps up onto the ceiling of the boathouse and kind of like scurries up there. So he's like hovering up above for the one that has been damaged.
I hate that.
Okay, whoops. I don't want to change his armor class. I want to change his HP. Okay. All right, over to we're gonna say Ha Air is like she's clearing away rubble on herself. So she's gonna spend this whole action kind of clearing rubble, coming to and getting up off her feet. And when she comes to, she kind of like sees like you guys are already braced for combat, and we will go over to Jorik.
okay. So first things first, I'm going to try doing a recall knowledge.
Okay.
My lantern gives me a +1 because it reveals their true nature. So that is a recall knowledge with nature, or would it be?
You could do you could do nature. I would say nature is probably the best. If you had something that you wanted to convince me was applicable, I could hear you out, but
Okay, I'm going to add a +1. It's item. Anyway, let's see if it works. Roll a 13, sorry.
okay, and this was nature.
It was a nature check, yeah, for recall knowledge.
Yeah, I'll just say that you know that, like, giant cockroaches don't typically go out on their own. They're communal creatures.
Okay. And then from there, I'm going to do my exploit vulnerability.
Okay.
And I gain the exploit vulnerability action. I attempt to exploit vulnerabilities one of two ways: by invoking properties that repel that type of creature, or attempting a more improvisational ad hoc method. Or I can impose a custom. I think I'm just going to go with exploiting by a property of cockroaches. I think. Let me use that. How does that work?
What is your property? Cockroach.
Okay, here we go. So I do an esoteric lore check against the standard DC for its level. So I'm going to, where am I? I'm going to target this guy. Do an esoteric lore on selected actors. Not letting me roll from this thing. So let me see if I can do it from the character sheet. Man, why is it not letting me? Do I need to? I targeted the creature. Do I need to do anything else?
Hold on. Don't click that one. Let me do this real quick.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess it would have been the same. Okay. So then, can you click that now, or?
No, it says missing statistic, esoteric lore and selected actor.
Okay.
Do I not have it? Oh wait, maybe is esoteric lore something I need to drag over to my character sheet? No.
No, I think you have it on your. You have it. Standard DC.
Yeah, why is it not?
I think we. Okay. Just go ahead and give me an esoteric lore check. We can just.
And
I think it's. Yeah. Which that's under your proficiencies, under lore skills.
lore skills. Okay, yeah, why didn't that work?
Well, I think it's because I think it's trying to see. So, like, when it's checking that, let's say you had targeted and done your nature recall knowledge. There's a stat for it to roll nature. I don't think that these are coded with an esoteric lore stat.
Oh, I see.
And it's just rolling against its standard DC check for its level. So,
got it. Okay, I rolled.
That's what you.
Pretty well. 21.
21. Nice. Not a critical success, but you did get a success.
Okay. So what that means is you can exploit either the creature's mortal weakness or personal antithesis. Doesn't seem to do much.
Yeah. I think this would probably... Whoops.
The most important part is your unarmed and weapon strikes against the creature become magical if they weren't already. That's the most important part.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, they aren't, so I guess that could be something.
Yeah,
so if
I think this would be good if you thought you had vulnerable or weaknesses. So, like, going against something like just a dude in the buff, like, they're not going to have a weakness, right? But if you go against, like, a crypt ghoul or something like that, then that's probably going to have weaknesses.
Right.
And so, yeah, like, you shine your lantern, right? And, like, and you tell me if this is wrong, but, like, how I imagine is, like, you're probably scared shitless, right? You've heard all these weird things. This giant bell just fell through the fucking roof and scared the shit out of you. And then these cockroaches burst through the window. And so, like, you go to what you've been training for. You pull out your lantern and, like, you, like, expose yourself. And then it's like, oh, yeah, this is just a giant fucking cockroach. Like, I know this. That's, like, how I see it going down.
Right.
Because you do know, like, you don't know of any weaknesses of them. So.
Right.
You hear the Mufasa voice come from the skies. It says, Jorik, use the boot, Jorik.
All right. I'm gonna not use the boot. I'm gonna ignore the circle of life, and I'm gonna go with my kukri on this guy right here.
Okay.
Not bad. I roll a 2.
So everything you just did would have been
11.
cool
If it wasn't a cockroach.
had they I'm gonna exploit weakness on this I don't know, mundane
Dude.
Art that unfortunately is going to miss.
Rolled an 11 total whiff. I'm gonna do a multiple attack penalty. I'm gonna try one last go.
You've done 3, right? Yeah, recall knowledge, exploit weakness, or do you want to take one of those back?
Oh no. In that case, yeah, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I'm fine with you taking one back there because...
No. It's no, this is good.
All right. Let me take my target off. Oh man, if I look at combat, it tells me like who has it and who, like I can target Art, and then it tells me I have Art targeted, and I can see that Art has the giant cockroach targeted. And speaking of having Art targeted, as you go in with the kukri, it starts going at you, right? Mandibles are flying, it's hissing in, it's calling, telling you have a tiny wiener, all of these things, lashing. And the second one is going to hit and stick its into your meaty flesh. And then the third strike comes down, and it is going to miss. But Art, it catches you for 6 points of damage.
Whoa. All right.
Giant cockroach on the ceiling is going to jump down and clear the rough terrain and come up kind of behind. So it's like kind of sandwiched between us, Art or Patrick. And
Okay.
I didn't raise my shield. Man, oh man. When am I ever gonna learn? And it will continue its attack on Masgar. So it moved, it will strike. Won't do shit. Get out of here. It'll strike again. It will do shit. Oh. Okay. Patrick, we're going over to you, bud.
Okay. So.
And obviously these things aren't really smart. We have it flanked, so.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, I'm a wizard, bro. We don't do the whole flanking thing. What we do is we remember. We is we see the shards of the bell behind us. And using telekinetic projectile cantrip, I'm going to grab a fistful of those shards from the bell and hurl them at the cockroach between us for piercing damage.
Damn.
So I gotta hurl loose unintended objects.
So
both one less.
click on him and then hit T.
Got it.
And then
am I not targeting him already? And target. There you go.
Yep, you are. Yep.
And let's attack.
Do it. Oh, it was
That
on
is
17 for so long. It's on 17. It misses by 1.
Can I use... What the fuck are the hero points for?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. We're going to use one of those to reroll that.
Very nice.
I have to... I only get one of these. Only get 1 2-action a turn. God damn it.
Oh.
So, like, the cockroach, I imagine, moves way too fast. And so, like, now there's just pieces of jagged bell sticking out of the wall where it was.
In Masgar's shield.
Yeah. So I have one action left. I have stick. And I'm just gonna hit it with a stick.
Okay. You will get a flanking bonus here.
That sounds right. I don't even I have to go find the attack button. What the fuck? Where the fuck? Oh, here we go. Stick. Strike. With a what's the circumstance?
Oh,
what's
he
the
will.
bonus?
Here, let me assign it to him so it'll all do it. He technically becomes off guard, is what it is. He is now off guard.
Okay. I'll tell you what. I'm not going to use stick. I'm going to use my fucking beak that has tusks because I'm half orc. That's when you know I'm pissed.
When you give it oral. Another miss.
That's 3 misses in a row, folks.
The boys are back.
I'll be here all week.
All
Okay,
right.
well, that was fun.
Masgar is getting upset, so he's gonna do a vicious swing. So he's gonna
please save us, Masgar.
double attack with his Jihuan Dao. Oh baby,
Nice.
that's gonna hit. Almost a critical. And let's see, this is double damage since I did the vicious swing. You deal an extra die of weapon damage, so it'll be a 1d8 plus another 1d8.
Whoa.
18 points of damage.
Yeah, so bell shards are flying, right? And then Patrick's beak is also flying. And then all of a sudden, as your beak's going around and around, Masgar just walks up behind him and just like splits him down the middle vertically.
To that, Three Shovels says, "Well, you're welcome for distracting him."
Did you not hear me yelling about the boot? All right.
You've got the biggest feet here, and apparently the biggest. Never mind.
What's Ha Air doing? Art?
Let me see. I feel like maybe she's starting to get her head in the game a little bit. And
let's hope so.
Yeah, so maybe she sees that I'm very successfully holding its attention, and maybe she tries to getting into a flank position if she can.
Okay, so she'll move in action to get around. She's gonna keep her distance though, but still where she could be.
Does she have a crossbow or something? Being a guard,
she does. So she will go behind it, Art. But okay. I'm gonna say she wants to keep her distance, which means she's not gonna be wielding a melee weapon. And since she has a crossbow, she can't make an unarmed attack.
Okay.
So it's not gonna get the off guard. So she'll move. She will roll.
It's not very meat shield ever.
No, she's not. She says, "I have a husband. Oh, and a child."
Oh, right. I forgot the child. 21. Good roll.
And you lose her for a little bit, Art. She actually goes outside. And then you see her head pop out from outside the window for some reason. For, I don't know, better lighting. And the crossbow bolt, you hear the thump, and then you see her again, and then she will take another action, and she will reload her crossbow bolt. We're over to Jark.
All right. Jark is again going to try and exploit vulnerability, which is the lore esoterica. So now that I know I need to sweep over to proficiencies, this will be my first.
Now, Art, wait a second.
Ooh.
Why are you exploiting vulnerability?
So it's basically a thing I can do every turn. I can exploit this vulnerability through the help of my lantern in order to, like, as Patrick said, I get that magical effect on my weapon if I succeed, or if I do a critical, I could, but it's something I have to do every turn.
You have to?
If I want to get the bonus, yeah, it's a one action.
Yeah, so just to clarify, it gives your weapons the magical trait, like if something were weak to magic.
Right.
I don't think there's any
all it
reason for.
does?
Yeah, it like, oh, that lava monster is weak to water, and lets you know what their weaknesses are. But I think magic weapons just gives it the magic weapon trait, which, you know, like some monsters are going to be weak to magic.
I guess it does give me the chance to critical fail and put myself off guard.
It does, and I'm not trying to talk you out of it. I wanted to make sure you knew what you were getting into.
Do thaumaturgists suck?
No, I think that's good. I think it's just like since you're fighting such like a mundane monster that that particularly skill sucks here because
yeah. You know what? Let's pretend like if that's all it does, let's pretend I just didn't do that. Let's just go for the attack.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, again, it's like if you don't know, or like remember the goblins. You guys don't know shit about the goblins, right? They're like little weird freaky goblins you've never seen before. There's going to be weird shit you've never seen before that you don't know about, and so this is going to let you know. Like if there's undead shit, right? You can't damage undead things. You need to use a particular type of damage against them. So this is good.
Okay. All right. So just do a normal attack. God. I rolled a 10, which is a miss. I'm going to do multiple attack. I'm going to do that again because I'm...
Oh, no. Oh, no.
The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town.
14's a miss. Fuck it. I'm going to do a third one. What do I care? It's the worst that could happen. I think we'll find out. Rolled a 3. Critical miss.
Critical miss.
You remember
any words
in our first adventure, guys?
Anything you'd like to add?
When our two characters died in like the first room of the first dungeon.
Can't even get down the street. Yeah, so I'm like, for the memory of my wife, whiff, 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 and then the thing flies out of my hand, like, you know, like when you throw it like this and it goes backwards, like a Mark Sanchez pass. Just like
butt fumbled it.
Yeah, just totally butt. So I'm gonna say I'm unarmed. I lost my weapon.
Oh fuck.
Okay, it's over to the cockroach. Art, it will strike at you.
Son of a bitch.
Oh god.
Critical hit. So, Art, I need to know how you're going to feel playing higher in a little bit.
It's going to feel great.
Crossbow guard. Art ventures into one level of spice from human fighter, and this is how he gets rewarded.
Why do I bother? Like, just be a human fighter. Like, they live.
Okay. Critical damage.
Critical hit. Let's see that.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. Art, go ahead and take
12 points damage. I can do that. Okay, so let's go over the rules of when you're at 0 HP.
Yeah.
Aren't there like ghosts and things that we have to fight at some point instead of just giant bugs?
I don't know why I think about my character beforehand. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna come up with like a rich, detailed story about it. He misses his wife and
I think we just need OSR character rollers.
Be more like ha air, Art. Okay, let's go to because I don't remember how it happens. And again, we are not a professional podcast. All right.
There you go, Art. In our Discord channel, there's the GIF of you, sir.
Okay. Ooh, Art.
The way you said that.
Do you want the real rules, or do you want me to soften it up for you since we're...
No, I want the real rules.
Okay. I figured you would. All right. So when you get down to 0 points, you become knocked out. You reach 0 points, you are at risk of death. You move your initiative position to directly before the turn in which you were reduced to 0 HP. I don't know why that matters. And you gain the dying 1 condition. However, you're going to gain dying 2 because the thing that knocked you out was a critical success.
So I fill 2 circles in on dying 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, you're bleeding out.
Home,
you're at death's door. You're unconscious.
Dead, right?
It's 4.
If it reaches 4 in Pathfinder, you are dead. You will make a flat DC 10 check. So, wait. It's a flat check with a DC equal to 10 plus your current dying value to see if you get better or worse. Yeah. If you get down to 0, you're fine. Yeah. So Art is unconscious, and we...
Is there anybody that can heal besides me? I know I was the medic.
Yeah, about that.
Well, we can... There's different ways to heal you. It's just how poorly is it going to go?
I'm pretty sure I have a healing potion at my house, or I think that's what the treasure I left was.
All right, Art,
Pretty
over
sure.
to you. I mean, not Art. Patrick, over to you.
So I see my comrade in arms get felled by a giant cockroach, and we're not gonna have that in this universe. And so, goddamn, these things reflex save is so good. I don't want to use anything that's reflex. So I'm gonna grab more chunks of bell and throw it at this other cockroach as piercing damage. And hope to God that we do better. But knowing us, we probably won't. Please work.
Big roll, big roll.
Fucking
That would be a
damn
miss,
it.
sir.
So I have 1 action left. What's the roll? How many actions is it to try and heal somebody or try and revive somebody?
Well, so it's 2 to administer first aid, and you need the skill. So you have to take like battle medicine or something like that to do that.
I see.
I believe.
Well, that's fun. I'm gonna cast shield on myself. So that's a thing that we do.
Every bird for
So we
themselves.
toss some
oh
bell.
shit! I can cast shield on. Oh.
We toss some bell parts and we put a shield around us, and that's what we do.
Yeah, so you can treat wounds, but you need the battle medicine, which I believe Art is the only one who took that, and then you can administer first aid. You need to get over to Art. You need to pick up his first aid healer's kit, and then you can make a medicine check. And if you succeed, you stabilize them. If you fail, their dying, or if you critically fail, their dying condition gets worse. Art can also use his hero point for like a miraculous save. I think it's got to be on a when you fail and are going to go up. I think you could use it to lose dying. Okay. Masgar will charge forward. He will... I would say, Patrick, you didn't move any closer to him, did you?
No.
Okay. So Masgar is going to move forward.
Wizard.
He... Fair. He is going to strike. Target the right thing. I think I have it targeted. Let's make sure. Strike. Get out of town.
Oh,
Get out of town.
29.
So, folks, this is what we call in the business Matt playing with himself. So,
I
Art
didn't
and
want it
Patrick
to
are-
be this. I feel so
Art
bad when this
Patrick
happens.
are-
It's
We are just
literally why
teasing.
I asked Art what Haha Air was doing.
Get busy role playing or get busy dying.
Yeah, that's fucking right. That's right. All right. And then and then he'll raise his shield. So Haha Air. Patrick,
Yeah, Art,
what's
go ahead
Haha
and
Air
get
gonna
into
do?
the... No. Art, go ahead and get into the role playing of Haha Air. Just go ahead and get practice at it.
So she gets all, won't someone think of the children, and she reloaded her crossbow last time. She's going to take another shot.
All right. She will take a shot.
Okay.
She
I'm starting
misses.
to think it's an art problem.
What would you like her to do next?
Reload.
She will reload. Okay, she's got one more action.
Can she, like, take cover or something like that?
Sure. She takes cover.
Yeah, do something like
All
that.
right. The cockroach will target Masgar. And he will strike.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh,
still
no.
hit.
Don't forget to reduce it by shield hardness.
Yeah, I'm going to...
Oh no.
So I could, I gotta check that. I don't want to slow it down with my bullshit, but I have shield block as a reaction. So I raise my shield, that increases my armor class. I can soak up the damage, but it's going, what's the hardness of my, how hard am I right now? If I do that, I think it's gonna blow my shield up. Oh, that's interesting.
Like it'll
Take
break the
fucking
shield?
Take this fucking shield out before we even get across the
Hey.
river.
We have giant pieces of bell that he can use as a shield. Like,
I don't know if any of us are trained in blacksmith. Ooh, that's kind of interesting for a lore or
side
not lore.
quest.
Well, yeah, right. Like fucking town is overrun by monsters right now, and how am I going to find a new fucking shield? And with what fucking money? Because
Robbery.
Masgar is broke.
Well, good thing we have our good friend Hahira, who has keys to the guard ammo shack thing.
All right, fuck it. Let's see what happens. Yeah, he will. He'll use the shield block, and so. Oh no, I'm doing that wrong. He's gonna soak up 5 points of damage on the shield, and then the shield has HP, so it's gonna go down to 14. Okay.
Now,
Or
does
it's
it
going to go down to 15.
Does
And
it
then
do it
I will take a point of
automatically
damage.
if you click that block button, or do you have to manually? In the chat,
Oh!
did it do it automatically? Oh, look at this! Is a fantastic module. It did it automatically, right?
Yeah, look at that. Hot damn.
Huh.
Oh, and I've got shield HP on my character sheet. Look at that.
Oh, look at that!
All right, anyways, this fucking bug is going to keep going at me.
Oof. Nice.
That's going to miss.
Ooh, a hit.
Now that I only get one reaction. Okay.
Luckily, you tanked the damage roll too.
All right. Arthur.
See if I keep
It's
dying.
time.
C12.
Please roll high.
Perfect. Perfect.
I did not pass. I have 3 dying now. You're welcome.
Would you like to know the rule on?
Yeah, I was about to say, don't you have a hero point?
Well, I feel like I should save it to keep me from getting a 4th.
Well, let me tell you exactly what happens here.
Okay.
Okay. Heroic recovery. If you have at least 1 hero point, you can spend all your hero points at the start of your turn or when your dying value would increase. You lose the dying condition entirely and stabilize with 0 hit points. You don't gain the wounded condition or increase its value from losing the dying condition this way. But if you already had that condition, you don't lose it or decrease its value.
Well, let's do that so I don't definitely.
So you don't
Say
die?
You should do that.
Yeah.
So you definitely don't die.
So I lose the dying condition, right?
You lose the dying condition.
But I am unconscious.
You are unconscious.
Okay.
Patrick? Over to you.
There's one fucking bug left, right?
Yeah,
He's
and
a
it's
bastard.
fucked up.
Okay. I'm gonna throw more projectiles at it.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of shards of the bell, I'm gonna pick up the biggest piece of the bell that I can pick up. with
Nice.
Telekinetic projectile. And I'm going to like Kamehameha above my head with this telekinetic projectile and just smash it repeatedly on this thing. So I'm going to use bludgeoning damage instead of piercing damage, and maybe that's it.
You did tell
Maybe that's
everyone
what
to
needs
use
to
the boot.
happen.
You
I
didn't
did.
follow your own advice. Oh, it was on 20. It was on 20 for a little bit. Wow.
But it's a miss.
Oh my!
But it's a miss. Have you guys considered
I have a plus
Playing
7
better?
to this roll. And everything I do takes 2 actions instead of 1.
See, where you went wrong is
I was a wizard.
No. I think what you should have done is just moved into flanking position.
Mm-hmm.
And then it would have had a -2 and become off guard. Because
Okay, well,
you just have to be wielding melee weapons, or so like it didn't work with Hahaya because she's holding a fucking crossbow. So we'll do it however you want to do it, but I think there's a way where that lands. But I'm like, if you want to back it up to get the fuck, but you're also a wizard, so it makes sense. Why wouldn't you? You probably wouldn't go up there or think to go flank them.
So I will go closer afterwards.
After you guys,
yeah. The frustration is
guys. We
growing.
play war games as a different hobby. Look at our fucking tactics.
Yeah. Afterwards, like we're like the frustration.
You're following up the artillery barrage.
When 3 Shovels gets irritated, it takes a long time for him to get really irritated, this fucking cockroach won't die. And when he does, he just wants to fucking peck it to death. So we're just going to move. We're going to move into flanking. We're going to go flank the fucking roach.
All right.
For the record, I'm bad at war games too.
Yeah. Okay. Madgar, just use the boot. Ask the
All
boot.
right. We're going to make him off guard since you moved in. We're going to target him.
Nice.
We're going to just do a regular ass strike, not get fancy.
Hit.
That's going to hit. We're going to smash it. Masgar over. The cockroach is standing over Jarek. And maybe even like standing on his leg a little bit so he can't use these cockroaches have like a scurry ability. I only used it once because I thought this fight was gonna be way too easy, so I was like, oh, I need to scurry against these motherfuckers. And then things went south. So he's not able to scurry away, but as he tries to step, he steps onto Jarek, and as he does so, Jarek, who is just barely on the edge of consciousness, just sees the blade erupt through this cockroach's thorax, and just, you know, like a shower of blood and guts all over his sad face.
Humiliating.
At that point, so I see that the bug has been eviscerated. I cast Telekinetic Hand, and I slap Jorik across the face as hard as I can with my Telekinetic Hand. Jorik, wake up! Wake up!
Did I get him?
You did it. You did it.
You saved Willow Shore. Let's put this adventure away.
Masgar will hover over you. And sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to
Humiliate me?
Yep. So I'm gonna say, like, we're inside. We're in this. You know, the window was kind of busted through, like a little wooden slat window, is what I imagine it is. And why can't I? I'm gonna add this to my character sheet. Why can't I? Oh, here you go. I'm gonna pick up your medicine kit, Art. Oh.
Whoa.
This is like my fucking 6th 20 or some shit tonight, because I feel like, or probably like my 4th. I feel like the cockroaches crit as well. Art, go ahead and apply healing.
So I'm fully healed.
Wow. Who's more trained in medicine? Art, me, or you? Because Masgar could also use some.
Well, I mean, you see how I rolled. My medicine's a +4.
Fuck it. Let's just it's your kit. Let's clear our conditions. And why don't you go ahead and do a treat wounds. And Art, if you go to your actions and switch over to exploration mode, let me drag this over. That's where the treat wounds is. And Patrick, I'm gonna put it on yours too. I guess I should have seen what your medicine is. +4.
Plus
Exploration. So, Masgar will look at you guys like, will someone return the favor?
A little bit.
Sure, Mascar.
There you go. All right. Okay. So you look at we're in this gear house, and you see that the gears on this side are smashed. They're jammed. We cannot. All three of us try to turn the gear, and we cannot do so. You look up and down, and in the immediate area, you don't see any boats. All boats are, and this is pretty typical, this is not abnormal, are across the river. They're on the Northridge side of the river. What would you guys like to do?
So building, being that I live in town, and Masgar's shield didn't get blown up. So we can cross the dam, right?
Do you walk across the dam?
Yes, yeah. Looks like a bridge.
So you open the boathouse door.
map.
Yes, it is. But the waters have been flowing so fast and so long that you could go across. It's not typically used as a bridge. You know that younger street urchins will, ignore all the signs that advise that it's dangerous. But you see that the surface is incredibly slick, and it's much narrower walkway than what you see. But you know that if you tried and we were all careful, we could try to go across.
So I think if anybody tries to get around me, I'm just going to pick on Jorik some more. Jorik tries to get around me we're just going to walk across. I slam my staff out and nope, we're going to take the bridge. And I shuffle us around the other direction, and we're going to head to the Dawnstep Bridge to cross over instead. Which, looking at the map again, what is Jadeite Essentials, Matt?
It is a distillery.
I see.
But remember, try not to click on the description. It's a distillery.
Okay.
But I think perfumes and shit. Let me. Yeah, let's go. Okay, I wanted to make. I was okay. You know that Dawnstep Bridge is one of the most important, what's the word I'm thinking of? Not landscape, not icon. Important land mass.
Monuments.
Not monuments. But wow, why can't I think of basic English tonight?
Landmark. It's a landmark.
Landmark. Thank you, Jesus. I can't. my vocabulary. Oh, my vocabulary is like Art's dice tonight.
and my dice.
You know, it's an important landmark. What's that?
I was just saying everybody's dice tonight, besides the fucking cockroaches.
The day, the fight with the cockroaches, the attempt with the gear, the day is, we're getting later and later in the day. You know that the Dawnstep Bridge is an important landmark in town. It started as just wooden platforms at some time, but more time and money began pouring into town, and then a proper stone bridge was erected, and the two shores establish a stronger link. The bridge's pilings support the bridge 7 feet above the water below, enough for room for logs floated downriver from the lumber camp to float into the lake, but it prevents the passage of watercraft larger than rafts or skiffs. As you approach the bridge, and as you get about 100 feet away from it, the details become visible through the mist. And as they do so, you see that blood smears the gray stones of Dawnstep Bridge, evidence of a recent fight. The flame of Willowshore's iconic stone lantern is, for the first time in memory, extinguished. A large humanoid figure sits on a throne made of stolen furniture heaped on the bridge. As he drinks from a brewing pot, several much smaller humanoids around him caper about, apparently mimicking and mocking death throes and reactions of recent victims. And that is where we will fade to black.
Fantastic.
Art, I need a status check-in. Remember, we have we can re-roll and adjust through level 2.
Right.
But I want to know how you're feeling, because Patrick, although your rolls were just missing tonight, was doing cool wizard shit. Art, how are you feeling? Both about your dice and about your thaumaturge.
Never felt better about the dice. Really confident, really going strong. I feel it. As far as the thaumaturge, I feel like the reason why I chose the class is for the out-of-combat exploration, which I feel like we haven't started delving into too much.
Right. Right.
And so now that I realize doing the lantern shit's kind of a waste of time for just the rabble, in combat, part of me wonders if maybe I get a buckler or something. Maybe I don't, maybe I don't know. But I'm still very, I like the backstory to my character, all 35 pages of it. And I like what I think the thaumaturge can do once we start getting into the creepy shit. So I'm still very excited to play it. But
Good.
I'm realizing I'm not a frontline person, and I should stop trying to be. And
without
my
a shield
rolls,
or without right armor, right? It's like Patrick not flanking, right? That makes total sense. But I think you're somewhere in between because it's tough for you. But that may not be a bad idea. I'm just curious because I think that could be a really crucial skill. If we're gonna play Pathfinder the way it's supposed to be played, right? To learn weaknesses, you're not gonna know that this is weak to holy damage, this is weak to fire, this particular creature over imbibes, or or whatever silly Pathfinder thing is, without those types of things. So I think it can be useful, but with something like that, yeah, it's kind of wasted. Patrick, how are you feeling about your Wizzy Bodizzy?
Love it. Wish my dice rolls were more conducive today, because I feel like some cool shit could have happened.
Yes.
That's the name of the game. That's the name of the game. So
You guys need to practice your dice rolls more. I don't know what you've been doing for the last 2 weeks, but apparently it wasn't rolling your dice.
It's all in the wrist, right? It's
You're
just
right.
all in the wrist. Yeah.
I feel like I'd be better.
Damn.
Well, we will pick it up
so
next
much
time.
practice.
Practice makes perfect. Look how many D20s I rolled tonight.
Babe, I swear it's just for practicing rolling dice.
I'm just practicing for the boys. I'm just practicing for roleplaying. I'm just practicing for Pathfinder. Well, I enjoyed it, fellas. I do feel bad when it's fucking Masgar just critting all over your faces for the whole fucking session. But
listen, sometimes we
also,
need
if
that.
he didn't,
We'd be dead.
We would be dead.
if he didn't, yeah, you guys were fucked.
We'd have to roll the next game or the next characters or whatever. Yeah.
You know what's
We'd
funny
be playing
is,
spies.
so, obviously there's this random encounter element to this part of the adventure, which I really like. But also, I just thought one cockroach was too boring. So I was like, well, there's 4 of us now. We have Hahair, so it's an extra. Let's just throw in another cockroach. What could happen?
What could go wrong?
Well, I'll tell you, folks, Art could be impaled.
Art could be in the game. If Art's playing in the game.
And I guess I'll just need to keep that in mind. Like, Matt, before you add another cockroach, before you do, because we've dispatched of everything so easily, I feel like there hasn't been tension. I mean, I know Art did like fumble his very first roll or whatever, but it's like, well, we've like really, things have just died. So let's just throw another one in there.
I think if I actually don't participate in combat, it'd be a lot easier.
Hey, Jark, you just keep looking them over for weaknesses, buddy. You just keep investigating, all right? Hey, here's your special flashlight, lantern. Here's your special lantern, and here's your special pair of binoculars, buddy, and go at it.
Yeah, just go to that pile of dirt and you take care of that dirt.
Right. It's like I got some birding binoculars, and then my kids also have their little binoculars, and it's like, well, why don't you guys use your binoculars?
Right. Like when my kids were little, their Xbox 360 controller was not plugged in.
Exactly. So
just do that to me as an adult.
Let's get Jarek My First Adventurer's toolkit.
Well,
Art, if you want to, okay, so again, I think, like through level 2, make any adjustments, and including gear. Like, I think it's fine for you to like have a shield, and so like I have no problem with you guys adjusting gear or anything as we find these characters and classes. And if you want to trade some of those skills, and if you want to get rid of battle medicine, that's fine too. So,
all right,
anything like that. But
I do want to say, I mean, we were talking about, we all came in hot. You guys were watching me come in hot in real time. So I really appreciate that we did a session tonight, because I had a lot of fun. As bad as I was.
Plus, it was an awesome session because of the dice.
Yeah.
Like, I thought, so what's funny is, what's fucking funny. I'm just going to peel back the curtain here. Slight spoilers if you're this far. The dam only needs like an athletic check of fucking 15 or something like that. And then when you guys used Ha Air, I was like, well, she does have the same highest athletics. Didn't expect her to fucking roll a 1. And then like the other thing is, like, if you had engineering lore, it's like a 12. It's like, oh, okay, they're gonna get across, the bell's gonna roll, we won't even have a random encounter. Like, that's bait. Like, but then when it failed, I was like, oh, we gotta have a random encounter roll.
Oh man, it was good stuff though.
It was a lot of fun, and I think the dice, and that's why you play the game, right? Like,
yeah. And I really appreciate that you keep saying, through level 2, I'm not going to live to level 2, man. Like, you keep talking about, like, that's really aspirational of you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. It's like, wow, Matt let Art change classes 10 times throughout the campaign through level 2. No, Art rolled up 10 new characters.
Very different. Oh man.
Folks, that is going to do it for us. If you're watching this, if you're listening to this, thanks for checking us out. If you're one of our 500 subscribers, happy 3-year anniversary. Thanks for checking out. Thanks for being part of this journey. Again, it has always been just three dudes hanging out and just doing what we love. Again, we're not experts. I had to look out the dying rules for Pathfinder. So, but you know what? It's fun. And I agree, Art. I'm glad we got a session in, because it was Monday and I was fucking gassed.
Yeah.
Boys, beautiful. Can't wait for the next session. Maybe you guys will get across this river. Maybe not. Find out.
We'll never know.
I don't know.
We're all gonna die. It's fine.
Stop railroading us, Matt.
Hey,
stop saying we have to get across this river.
No, I'm not. Actually, quite the opposite. I hope you guys heeded that message I read.
Art, I think what he's telling us to do is we need to leave Will ashore, and we need to go to a small lumber town. We need to go to a small lumber town, and we need to catch the mass murderer that is the gnome in a certain other little town. And that's really the Pathfinder.
As you peer at the bridge, a rustling tickles your ear, and out of the corner of your eye, you see a worn piece of paper. There's text printed on it. A wanted poster. depicts a beautiful gnome. We'll leave it there.
6.
Wood.
I was going to say the same thing.
Yeah, like I'm going to
All
turn
right,
my nose
that
at
is going to do it for us, folks. Don't forget we have a Discord. Come hang out. Yeah, this was good. This was good stuff for a Monday night.
Yeah.
The rest of the week is downhill from here, baby.
Yeah. I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot, guys. This was a lot of fun.
Good shit, boys. Next week.
The in-session music was provided by Tabletop RPG Music and composed by Ian Fisher. You can find the Patreon at www.patreon.com/tabletop RPG music. That's all one word.